motherfucking white folks is a trip. I swear to God. So I recently had a dude inbox me off of a post that I put on my Instagram story talking about some, talking about, there's a lot of young black folks going missing and, just to watch your back, stuff like that. And this dude, going DM me talking about uh, something in pertains to like white people get kidnapped. Everybody gets kidnapped, and then I was trying to tell him it was mostly about sex trafficking, and then he was like whatever, everybody's kidnapped. White people get kidnapped too, and then he was like and then I said and it specifically says black people, and then he said fuck if white people get kidnapped, right? I'm like, what the fuck? He was like, you're a racist too. And that, I just hate when white people, I just deeply despise when white people fucking come out their mouth just to say something as as far as about like us hating them, us being racist. That's the stupidest shit. I mean, it's just, why is voicing our priority of our people regarded as racist and then defending doing so? It's like saying, I have to worry about you first, white people. I have to worry about you more because you're white, and you just, oh my gosh, white people, oh my god. Like, it's not that I don't give a fuck about white people. I just give a fuck about us more. I don't really see a problem with that. And then I just go to tell this dude, basically, the fact that you can even fucking say that to me is white privilege. The whole point of this video is just to say this. The fact that you can fucking say that to me is white privilege. The fact that white people who claim to not be racist and shit like this, and then this motherfucker is going to actually say to me that you sound like a white supremacist because you're saying that white people are better. And I say, how the fuck, why do you associate privilege with supremacy? Why do white people associate privilege with supremacy? Because I say white people have more privilege, then I'm saying that white people are fucking better. Why is that? Why is that? Because I was saying the fact that he asked me, how does me having, how do I have privilege, me as a white man, and I'm at Greenbrier Mall? And I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck where you at, colonizer. I don't give a fuck where you at. You're a white person in America, motherfucker. Foundationally, this motherfucker was built. Not built, it was built for you. It wasn't built by you, motherfucker. It was built for you, and you fucking have the audacity to sit here and question, like, how are you fucking privileged seeing the state of black folk? I don't really, like, that's the thing. It's like, do white people think that they have it worse than black folk? Or just as bad? Like, or even, like, I don't even understand how the fuck you think because you have some challenges that y'all have to say that we're on the same fucking level. Like, and I guess because I say that, oh, okay, now I get, because I say that we're not on the same level as far as struggle. So then I'm saying that white people, no, motherfucker. Like, I don't even understand how do you associate that? Just because your privilege was built on the idea of white supremacy, that does not mean that I'm saying that you are better because you are not under white supremacy. White supremacy is an idea. It doesn't exist. So for a white person to fucking, and that's the thing. So now I'm like, is that how all these motherfuckers think? Because I've had conversations with a few white folks that claim they're not racist, and they'll say shit in this area, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how you think. So this is how y'all think, and I had to press this motherfucker's mind, and I'm really just like, how do you associate? And it's just, I don't know if it's just white people have the privilege to be oblivious. And then he also asked me, do you think that money, or do you think that there's only one privilege? And I said, no, because we were talking about, the privileges of having money and things like that. And I said, no, obviously there's not only one privilege, but white privilege is the best privilege you can have in America. Fucking, you can argue me if you want to, but you cannot prove me wrong. I guarantee you fucking can't. White privilege is the best privilege you can have in America. And then, because having money is not a privilege. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, because niggas got money too. Like, so obviously, but what it takes for us to get money and what it takes for us to get a certain amount of money is not the same for what it takes for white folks. Like, a white millionaire is almost is common. Like, oh, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Obviously, because that's how we look at it, like, you motherfuckers. Like, a lot more, like, 100,000, a black person making 100,000 for us, for a white person is like them making 300 to 500,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? There's different fucking levels. There's different scales. Don't even fucking compare the shit to me. You see what I'm saying? Because we live at completely different. Like, get the fuck out of. I don't even understand how you can fucking. And I do. You're oblivious. You're just completely oblivious. It's not that you don't know. It's not that you're not. You're just oblivious. Like, but you have the privilege to be oblivious. You're gonna fucking argue me about whether or not you have privilege when obviously you fucking do. I didn't fucking inbox you about some shit. I didn't inbox this nigga about this colonizer about some shit. I fucking did not. So the fact that you're gonna fucking call me, and it pissed me off because the motherfucker called me a white supremacist. He said, you sound more like a white supremacist than I would. Like, nigga, you got the motherfucking nerve. Seriously, you have the motherfucking nerve to literally fucking say that to me. And you came in my inbox. Like, that's motherfucking crazy. And I want to say you came in my DMs because it was a guy. So, pause. But you came in my motherfucking inbox, nigga. Talking about some, how the fuck am I more, how the fuck am I privileged? And blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the nigga? Are you really? Are you really? This motherfucker used that more like a white supremacist than me. How the? Whoa, wait, man, dude, you're on that shit, dude. You're on that shit, guy. Because there's no fucking. That shit is the funniest shit in the world, man. Because obviously we as a people are in no position, by and large, to do what white people have done to us. And I say white people because that's who the fuck did it. I mean, I don't really, I guess now we can say what has become the establishment and the government because to a certain point, at a certain point in America's history, there was only niggas and white folk. So, and it was like that for a very long time. You can say the Native Americans, that's a whole other discussion. You know what I'm saying? There was only niggas. Mongoloid Indians, and niggas. That was it. The niggas they brought from Africa, the niggas they brought from anywhere else, the niggas that was already here. That was it. And white folks that came here. So how the fuck dare you? And don't y'all did whatever with the Mongoloid, with the Asian looking Indians, white folks. The government, fucking, I guess. So I guess we can, whatever. The government did what you did with the Indians. You got Kamala Harris talking about she gonna do something with the Indians and give them shit. But she was talking specifically to us when she said she ain't giving us shit. So, I don't know what the fuck is up with that. So you got them motherfuckers that, the government, y'all gave them reservations. Y'all gave us ghettos. And you sent us on Trail of Tears and redlining and not to mention you capped Abraham Lincoln before we could get Reconstruction really going. It only lasted so many years. It didn't even last 10 fucking years. Like, get the fuck out of here. I just don't understand. I'm not even gonna get into all the data. I'm just gonna leave it right there. What the fuck? When did niggas get something after slavery? When? Nothing. Not at all. Not at any point in time. So don't come to me to talk like just the fact. It was just, oh my god, that shit just really motherfucking angered me. That's all I wanted to say though. Peace.